So the other day, I ended up fighting with a friend, or he's an immigrant as well. He's complained that why am I showing double standard? Sometimes I compliment so much about white people, and then sometimes I just rip them apart. Let me give you an example how double standard some of immigrants became. When we see a white person, we judge them like they're racist, they hate us. But if you judge every white person equally, then you're making a mistake. Let me give you an example. While I'm living in Belgium, I have found so much trouble through immigrants. If I compare those problems with white people, I can say 9 out of 10 problems that I had or I faced, it's with the immigrants. We came into this country, we forget who we are. Yeah, some of the white people are worse, but it doesn't mean all the white people are bad. For example, some of the job I like to do, I had to let this job go because of the immigrants. Majority of the immigrants, when you're working with an immigrant that you're not from same nationality, it's a worst nightmare. For example, those people will never let you go forward. If you think, yeah, you're an immigrant and you will work with other immigrants, they will understand you. No, you're making a mistake. What the white people gonna do to you, you have no idea. The same thing if the immigrants do to you. Some of us, we don't see it the same way as if a white person do something bad with us. We just take them like they're racist. But the immigrant, they are more racist than the white people. Some of my job that I had to stop because of the immigrants. So the white people, they give you a chance. That's why you're here. The white people, when you work with them, yeah, sometimes they do, most of the time they don't want you to go forward or go upper level than a white person. But still, there is so many places that immigrant is a boss and a white person working under an immigrant. Even the immigrant wasn't born in that same country. And I'm the living example. Some of my job I had to stop because of the immigrants. I get chances through white person. Just an example, 2 of my very well paid job I had to stop because of the immigrants. But my boss was a person from Holland and a boss who was a Belgian. And they took me from 0 to the upper level. But because of the immigrant conflict with the immigrants, I had to stop the job. Otherwise, I have to end up fighting with the immigrants. So when a person doing bad, you have to judge that individual, not because a white person did something bad with you and all the white people are bad. Then we complain the same way. When a white person, if an Afghani or a Bangladeshi person do something bad, they will say the same thing. All the Bengali or all the Afghan people are bad. Is it really true? Sometimes, or most of the time, we don't really think this way. You're in a country where you're not a native. For instance, I'm living in Belgium. I'm not a white person. So I have to understand this is not my country. If a person come to my country and they want equal rights as me, we're gonna f them up. So most of the immigrants, we forget that we came into this country and we start to pretend like we are the people from this country, and that's why the people kick our ass. So when we blame people, most of us, we don't think, am I doing the correct decision if that person really deserves to be called racist or bad person because other white person did something bad to me, so I have to blame all the white people. And when I speak this way, most of the immigrants, they hate me.